meditation a day. Today, we are so fortunate to have Gretchen Comer with us for this meditation. It's called Inner Temple Spirit Guides. I'm so pleased. Can't wait to see what this is all about. Thank you, Gretchen. You can start whenever.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Ruth. I really appreciate it. And so, hello, everyone. I did want to let you know that we are doing the Inner Temple Spirit Guides meditation today. And for those of you who maybe aren't familiar with your spirit guides, these are the benevolent, non-physical entities that we have that assist us on our spiritual paths. And these may include beings like angels, ascended masters. They may include ancestors. They may include animal spirits. And sometimes they're just kind of nondescript entities, which are more along the lines of light rays, or what people call the light beings. And so this meditation is just to help you connect a little deeper with this beautiful temple space that lives within your heart center, and a place to sit and relax and have a conversation with one of your spirit guides, or maybe multiple spirit guides. If you're somebody that is unfamiliar with working with spirit guides, this is an opportunity for you to connect with them today. And if you're someone that's already working with spirit guides, this is an opportunity and invitation to work with a new guide today and see if there's any messages that they have for you. And so if everyone feels ready, I just invite you to go ahead and close your eyes if that feels good for you. And just let's begin by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. And we do this in a circulatory, intentional way, because as we're inhaling through the nose, we are bringing in clear, intentional light and energy into our being. And as we exhale through the mouth, we are letting go of any of that tension or stress or doubt or worry that we may be bringing into this experience today. Just invite you to go ahead and take another breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And if it feels good for you, you may want to make a soft sound on the exhale and really deepen that relaxation that it's bringing to your muscles. Kind of like a sigh. And just allow your body to soften more and more with each breath. And now breathing in whichever way feels comfortable to you. Just allowing your body to soften and relax as you continue breathing. Just giving yourself this time and space to spend a little time connecting with this beautiful heart center at the center of you. And so I invite you to draw your awareness to the center, right at the beginning of the heart center here, right as we might visualize it as a light, just right there in the middle of your heart chakra. And I invite you to imagine that you are seeing a beautiful diamond white light, just a sparkling light, as if you're seeing a faceted diamond with the sun catching it, all the facets. And it's just sparkling and beautiful, emanating from the center of your heart. Just tuning into that beautiful light that is at the heart center. And I invite you to imagine that you are seeing a doorway at the center of your heart center. So at the very heart center of your heart center, just imagine you are seeing this doorway in the center of you. And if it's easier, you may want to visualize yourself looking in a mirror and seeing that doorway in the reflection. And I invite you to draw closer to this space and begin to enter into that diamond white light that is at the heart center. And as you are moving through this beautiful diamond light, you enter into your heart landscape. And on the other side of this diamond white light, you see everything is bathed in this beautiful bright green color. It may look like sparkling emeralds to you, or it may look like fresh mown grass in the springtime. Just noticing this beautiful green light emanating all around the inside of your heart landscape. Just noticing how beautiful and soft this light is, how you feel warmly embraced and welcomed into this beautiful center of you. And just tune into any areas where you may still be feeling a little bit of tension in your body. And I invite you to send some of this beautiful green light into those areas, illuminating all of your cells of your body with this beautiful green light. And as you allow this to move throughout your body and your energy field, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes, bathing your body in this beautiful green light. And I invite you now to begin to explore this inner workings of this beautiful landscape at your heart center. Just take a moment and look around. Just notice what you're experiencing in this soft energy, this soft, loving green energy in your heart center. And just gently notice what you may be feeling or seeing. Maybe there is a smell on the breeze. Maybe there's a beautiful sound that you're hearing. Just tuning into what you're experiencing through your five senses. And as you continue to move through this beautiful heart space, you see in front of you a sacred temple. This is your sacred temple that lives in the beautiful heart space of your heart chakra. This is a sacred temple of the heart that you can come to at any time that you have need. And from this temple, you hear lovely music calling you forward. Beautiful music drawing your energy and your attention into this sacred temple space. And as you move within this beautiful sacred temple space within you, you begin to notice that there are numerous places that you can sit down and relax. You may hear the sound of water trickling. You may feel the warmth of a fire. You may feel the gentle breeze within this temple space. Just allow yourself to tune into whatever it is you are sensing right now as you find a place to sit down. And once you have found a place to sit, just take in for a moment how incredible it is inside this beautiful temple space. Just gently noting what you're experiencing and feeling and sensing as you sit and relax, taking in all of this beautiful, loving energy that exists at the heart of you. And now I invite you to call in a spirit guide or guides. If you don't normally work with spirit guides, that's fine. Just say a statement to yourself, inviting them into this beautiful heart space with you to give you messages today, to connect more deeply with your spirit guides. And as you invite them in and feel them with you, begin to ask any questions that you would like to ask today. so that they can give you messages for your life at this time. And just take a few moments now to have a conversation with your spirit guides. And if you feel at any time that you're separating from this experience, just allow yourself to come back into the beautiful green glowing heart space and just allow it to unfold. Your question can be as simple as, what messages do you have for me today? And just allow that energy to permeate the entire space as you receive your answers. And as you are witnessing your guides, in whichever way you are experiencing it, I invite you to take in some of this beautiful green energy. It is all around you in this beautiful heart center within this sacred temple. Just drawing in this green energy in with your breath and allowing that energy to come down softly and filling again your whole body, just like we did a few minutes ago, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes, infusing your entire body with this soft green light. With each inhale, you feel that light growing and expanding within your body until it's so large it can no longer stay confined within your physical body, but instead is pushing out into your energy field and your aura that surrounds your entire body, so that your entire body is bathed in this beautiful green light. And I invite you to take a moment now and extend heartfelt and loving gratitude and thanks to your spirit guides. And if you didn't feel like you had an experience, that's okay. Just being in this soft green space within your heart center, within the sacred inner temple that dwells within your heart, is exactly where you needed to be today. And just allow that energy to continue to fill your body, radiating out until it is so large it fills the entire space that you're in. And I invite you to take in a nice, deep, nourishing breath with me. And exhale some of that green energy back into the space, so that you are inhaling that green soft light and exhaling that green soft light into the space. And I invite you to thank one more being before you leave this space, and that is you. Extend gratitude from your heart back to your heart for allowing yourself permission to just do this meditation today. to soften your energy, to go quiet and seek answers within. And if you're feeling complete, I invite you to bring your awareness back into the space where your physical body is, and to allow that energy to come back with you, breathing in that beautiful green light as you come fully back into your body. And if it feels good to you, go ahead and rub the tops of your thighs or rub your hands together, whatever feels good to bring yourself fully back into this moment. And whenever you feel complete, go ahead and open your eyes.
Gretchen, thank you so much. You were such a natural teacher,
Yes,
and
thank
the
you.
flow of your voice is just so calming. So
Oh, thank you.
thank you for bringing your
Yes.
beautiful teaching self to this. I was remembering back to one of the first times I experienced a guide. And although looking back in my life, I believe I had many guides throughout my lifetime, but the first time that I actually was able to consciously see one, I was taking a class with someone. She had us put a piece of paper, like a literal piece of paper, out in front of us on the floor. And she took us through a meditation very similar to yours. And then for me, this being appeared on this piece of paper that I was able to see in my mind's eye. And it just started with that, just that allowing the first one in. And she said, if you want to know what they want to be called, it's okay to ask them. And the name of my first one was Peas, Peas, like world peas. And it looked like a thick green tornado. And I thought, isn't that interesting? Because I would have thought, oh, this should look like a person or something. And they
Right.
don't always.
Right, right. I think that's important too, because I think we can get hung up on that. And I've taken people through similar meditations where they feel like, well, I really didn't experience anything. And I said, did you see the light? And they said, yeah, I saw the light. I had no problem with that. And I said, then that's fine. We don't always have to have bodies attached to these beings. And more often than not, we are connecting with the essence of the spirit guide, and they will often project a physical form to make us more comfortable, to make us feel like we're actually receiving this information. And we're human. We live in this physical dimension, so it's important to us as humans to have a physical form to connect with. But as we soften that energy a little bit, we find that a lot of times in that heart space, that energy is just all around us. It's not so linear where we're doing this and this, and then we get to an end goal. We may just want to go into that heart space and just keep coming back to that place. We may just only ever connect with that green energy, and that's fine too, because that is that loving energy of our heart chakra. It is vast. It has no boundaries, and it's something we can visit all the time and just call that into us. And it's not something that needs to stay in that place. It's something we can bring back into ourselves, into our daily life, and continue to allow that beautiful green light just to continue to move through us. And it's so earthy on some level. That green light, I always think of like green leaves on trees and walking through a forest. And for me, that's very profound because I connect very deeply with the earth. But for other people, it may feel very ethereal. It may feel that they're up in the cloud, top of a mountain. Whatever works, I think, is what, and it'll change too. So whatever works for you is best for you in this moment, but you'll also notice as you do it more and more and more, it will change. And things might start to flesh out more in a physical form for you. But for the most part, most people are connecting with energy and light. And that's a beautiful connection to be able to bring that energy into our lives in our daily world and be able to give it back out to people as well. So yeah.
Beautiful. Gretchen, if folks want to know more about you as a teacher and as a speaker, all that you do, how do they learn about you?
Sure. So I'm on Facebook. People connect with me at Gretchen Comer, or they can connect with my business, which is Spiral Journey Holistic Life Services. Quite a mouthful. So my website is actually just spiraljourney.net. And I also have a second website that is deeply spiritual if people want to go even deeper, and that is empoweredpriestess.com. And I love to connect with people. So if they want to connect with me on Instagram or Facebook, I'm there. I love connecting with people, meeting new people. I've made some incredibly fascinating relationships over the years with people just reaching out to me randomly. So I love that. So if they have any questions or would like to know more about my meditations, please, I would love to connect.
Great. And Gretchen has been on a show with Jane and Philip Mountrose with us here at Enlightened World Network for several years. So please, if you want to know more, you can also go to YouTube, Enlightened World Network, and
Yes.
type in Jane or Philip Mountrose. And now you can type in Gretchen and we'll see what all comes up on that. So pleased to have you here with us, Gretchen. Love having you as part of Enlightened World
Thank you
Network.
so much. Thank you
So
so much. It's been beautiful.
So friends, here at Enlightened World Network, thank you for being here. Life is a journey. It is totally a spiritual journey, and we're here for you as you discover your own spiritual truths. So take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon. Bye now.